Welcome to the Coach Ali Smith Show. You're watching Average Joe Sports Talk at Chick-fil-A Gadsden at 4th Street.
All right, welcome into the Coach Ali Smith Show, being filmed here live at Chick-fil-A at 4th Street in Gadsden. We got Coach Smith here. We're going to talk about last week's game a little bit and go in to this week's homecoming game against Grissom. First off, Coach Smith, last week we had an 8th grade night, had all the 8th grade middle schoolers up with the football team, band, cheerleaders, dancers, and whatnot. Talk about how that's important to do stuff like that to impact the future of the program.
It's very important, and in fact, we want our kids at each middle school to know the importance that they are to us as a community, as a whole, as a school, as a band program, our cheerleader program, and our football program.
Right.
And it's essential to what we need to do moving forward to get our program going back in the right direction.
All right. Last week for this show, we had a pretty big turnout. I think we had just about the whole entire restaurant full, and this whole patio was full, players and coaches and just supporters from the community. Do you feel like that positive night here carried over into the game Friday night?
I do. I thought the energy was great for us starting out, going out, and unfortunately it didn't help us in the area that it needed and meant the most on the board. But
right.
We know going forward where our support lies and what we're looking forward to.
Yeah, because when I walked in the stadium, I was walking around doing warm-ups. I felt a different vibe from the players and the coaches. Coach Blanchard came up and it scared me. I was getting my camera and stuff together, and he ran up to me, gave me a fist bump. So I felt there was a different. I felt it myself. So that was a great turnout last week.
Yeah.
Going into the game, started off kind of slow. Both teams had a lot of penalties in the first half. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, for us, the penalties, that probably set us back for the night.
Mm-hmm.
We had some big ones where we thought that we could have put the game away early.
Mm-hmm.
At least going into halftime, we could have been up 3 touchdowns. And we took points off the board, and we never want to do that. Moving forward, hopefully we can correct that.
Yeah. I think stats that I saw, Huntsville ended up having 19 penalties, and I think guys had 12. And in the second half, it seems like Huntsville was just biting themselves in the foot with the penalties all night. And first half, I guess, was about even. That's a tough thing to get over for any team.
Oh yes, definitely. I told our coaches and our players I felt like Huntsville was trying to help us win it, and we didn't want to take it. Someone was trying to give us a gift, and we didn't want to take it. And at the end, we didn't. We just gave back a gift.
The defense seemed to step up pretty big for you guys Friday night. I saw a lot of big hits. Just they made key plays and key stops when you needed. When they could have took the game and ran away with it, the defense seemed to step up and made some big plays.
Yes, one thing we want to do, we want to get to the point where we hadn't done that this year, is flying around to the football and tackling well and getting lined up and not blowing assignments. And our kids paid a lot of attention last week, and they prepped really well, and they executed the game plan defensively. And hopefully we can build on that these next 2 weeks and get better.
Oh yeah. Last week you mentioned the third quarter. In several games this year, the game kind of got away from you in the third quarter. And it seemed like this week that didn't happen. It could have got away, and then Zion Kirby made a huge interception in the end zone after a bad snap on the punt. Kind of talk about that a little bit.
Well, we dodged a bullet there on that deal, and then Zion did save us, but he actually scored there, and then we blocked in the back and got the points taken off the board, and that's something we practice on, score, celebrate, and what we tell our kids, don't block, let the ball carry. If nobody cross your face, just run and make people have to run around you to get to the ball carriers. So, and that didn't happen, and that hurt us right there, and that's something that we would get back. But we overcame a lot of different things, and we competed better in the third quarter. We just got to put 4 quarters together.
Yep. Sticking with the defense, Levi Adams and Alan Merrick, they stepped up and made some pretty big plays. I know Allen had some big hits, and I saw Levi getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him. Talk about those two guys and how they've contributed to the success of the defense.
Well, they both are really two good leaders for our program. They work really hard in the weight room. They do an excellent job in the classroom. They do an excellent job in the meeting room and stuff like that. And so to see both of them have a little success, it was good. Wish they have had a lot more success this year.
Right.
But both of them are really good football players.
Right. Okay. Jakari Embry and Trey Blunt, I know we've talked about them almost every week. Those guys keep making explosive plays for the offense. I mean, you know, I guess in preparation, you want to get the ball in those guys' hands as much as possible.
Oh, most definitely. Both of those guys are Saturday players, as I would like to say. We'll see both of them somewhere, God willing, on playing for someone on Saturday, and both of them will be very exciting to watch. They both are very explosive.
Oh yeah, they're both exciting to watch now. I noticed also C.J. Miller. Sounded like he had a bigger role in the offense Friday night. He came in and had some conversions on 3rd and short and whatnot. How did y'all prepare for that?
Well, the plan has been to get CJ and DeIvan Byers both involved more as the season is going on. We wanted to get them involved a little bit more early in the season. We feel like both of them are two guys that we can really smile for as the future going forward. They are both really explosive guys, but we really want CJ to get involved in all aspects. He's a big back that can catch, he can run, he blocks well. So the sky's the limit for him, and we're very excited to have him on our team.
Oh yeah, he's hard to tackle.
Yes, most definitely.
He is hard to tackle. DeMarcus Macon, again, he continues to impress. There were several times he kind of got in trouble in the backfield, and he somehow found a way to, get the first down and extend the drive and to keep the offense on the field.
DeMarcus is a guy that we've been looking to for a long time, and we're excited to have him as on ours. And I think that this is his second year as a starter, and within 8 games, he's done very well for us this year and going forward. And then aiming back to last year, he's just getting better, and he will get a lot better in the off season.
Oh, yeah.
And we look forward to having him with us.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see what he's going to do as a senior.
Yes, most definitely.
This week going into the Grissom game, it's a big week for Gadsden City's homecoming. Got a lot of things going on at the school. Homecoming week is a coach's nightmare. You got a lot of distractions going on. What have you done to keep these guys focused?
Well, hopefully we prepared them early in the season, and we talk to them daily about things that control what you can control, and being a part of making a cute float and cheering and dancing. We want to support our whole school as a whole. But at the end of the day, come 7 o'clock, nobody's gonna be worrying about who won the homecoming queen and who had the prettiest float and what dance move you hit at the pep rally. All they want to know are you winning or competing. So
that's it.
And that's what we need to get our kids to understand that, and I think they know that they got to go out and compete.
Okay. Talking about Grissom, what have you seen from them on film, offensively and defensively?
Offensively, got a very good skill set, guys. They run multiple formations. They running a wing tee with something that we don't see a lot. They running the old Sally and the buck, and we see it out of different formations, but they actually in it. So the double wing a little bit, and but our defensive staff, a lot of us have cut our teeth on learning how to stop the wing tee. Hopefully we can learn how to do it. We hadn't had to do it in a long time, but we played Coach Gins at Alexandra and Coach Short over at Heflin and the mothership over at Dashler back when we were young coaches. So a lot of our stuff defensively came from learning how to stop the wing tee, and so we're excited to have an opportunity to see if we can slow them down a little bit. But they're gonna be they have a tendency to make explosive plays.
Oh yeah, they Gadsden High used to run that old wing team too back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Coach D was known for that.
Oh yes.
All right, Coach. Is there anything you want to say before we cut it off?
No, I just want to tell our people and just support our kids. As always, we continue to do that. You know, don't judge them by wins and losses. Judge them about what they're trying to do, and stay positive. In Gadsden City, we're not dead, and we're not, and we want people to know that we will have a football team next year going forward, and we're excited. And there's a lot of room on our schedule. It's open dates, and you know, if anybody wants to call, our phone numbers are not hard to find.
All right, that's going to wrap it up, guys.